All right, so I got to ask you, what's it like to train, live, everything together?
You wanna- um, well, for me, I think that's what we're different from the average married people because I was just talking about this earlier before. I think a lot of people they just wake up in the morning, they give a kiss on their wife or husband, and then they go separate ways until nighttime. So I think we are very blessed to and very lucky to be able to follow our passion and to share our dreams and to do everything together and work hard for it.
You know, we are able to learn so much more about each other. I learn something new about him every single day, and I think I don't know. I think we're lucky. Of course, there's times where we'll argue, we won't see eye to eye, or you know, just like any other couple. But we're able to resolve it that much faster, and you know, just to understand each other, what we're going through on a daily basis. We're tired after training. We're hungry. We're sore. And you know we can do everything together: train, eat, like diet, and yeah, it's a lifestyle.
So tell me how you guys met. Tell me your love story.
You go, you go, or I go.
I can tell it. So we were actually teammates, and we met in Singapore. He was living there for about 7 years, teaching jujitsu, and so he was a part of the Evolve team, Evolve MMA. And I moved to Singapore. I lived there for about 2 years or so, and I was training in Singapore at Evolve MMA. So we trained together and things.
We start out as teammates.
As teammates, yeah, choking
Then,
each other and stuff.
yeah, and then I think we just start to get too close. You know, like I don't know, it just happened. It's like we started as teammates and you know training every day together. As it is now, like sharing our lifestyle and you know just talking about like even sometimes on the mat about technique but I think we always share the same passion and then from there it just grew and I think we first kissed when you went to a company retreat. So
It's pretty
the Evolve
romantic.
MMA yeah, it was funny when you say this story because they always do this annual retreat and they brought us to the Maldives and it was like yeah, everybody, wow, your first kiss in Maldives. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it started. Yeah.
Oh. So what's it like watching each other fight?
Oh, it's worse than than fighting. You know, for me it's like worse than when I step in the cage because for me when I step in the cage I know everything is going through my mind. I know everything that I can control and everything that I can't control. For her, I just it's a I would say it's a task of trust. I gotta trust her on her training, on her abilities, on her confidence, but I can't control. Only she can control what's going on. So it's kind of you know we're trying to read her mind, but we can't control anything. So, but it's like so then you get more scared. But in the end of the day, I gotta trust her, and I know she did her best, and I'm gonna be there for her.
I just try to give him all the support I can because that's what I can do. I can't go in there, like he said, I can't go in there and fight the fight for him. Sometimes I want to, but I can't. So just a lot of encouragement, support, and being there in any way I can for him.
Do you guys corner each other? Or have you ever cornered each other?
Yeah.
Do you guys always corner each other?
Uh, so now the last few fights you weren't able to because I'm still working on my status here in
Oh,
US.
Working on
yeah.
his green card.
Okay.
I'm not able to travel, but before since you met, we have been in each other's corner, and personally for me, I like a lot.
So it must have been really scary then, like have not being able to even be there.
Yeah, so yeah, that was the scariest moment because when you are there, you will feel the whole energy, like the walkout, and you know, we can feel the energy from the person. But when you turn on the TV, it's like It's like you can't do
Screaming
anything.
at the
Every
TV.
time I call her
Yeah.
before the fight, when she's about to get the bus, so if I'm not there first, I say, baby, after fight, you call me, huh? Call me right after. Don't matter the result,
Yeah.
win or lose, you call me. And I'm so glad that she listened
We've been
because
managing to do that.
yeah, she called me right after, and then sometimes, and it's crazy because normally the fights are happening in Asia, so sometimes like it's 7 a.m. here. I
Yeah.
already spend the whole night awake, and she called me and we were talking, and it's a great lifestyle.
So on your end, did it kind of affect you that he wasn't there in any way? Like, or do you feel almost? I mean, maybe it was a positive in a sense because you didn't have to. No offense. Didn't have to maybe like think about that aspect of the day, you know.
You know, it's each fight is different. I think there are fights that I fought and I did it even before we were together, and I had my dad and my brother, so I still have like a really solid support team around me, even when he can't make it to the fights. But when he does make it, it just adds encouragement. It just adds positivity. So I'm always really grateful when he's able to come, and I try not to let it affect me too much when he's not there, because I do really count on him for the support and the encouragement that he gives me.
And last question: do you guys have any advice for other couples that are kind of going through the fight game together? Anything that maybe trial and error that you guys have realized?
For me, like I think the key for us, like, for who is in, especially in the combat sports or any sports, if both are athletes, I think is like patient, because we're both. I like to say we're both are dream chasers, so we know we try to accomplish our goals, but yet we're still doing that together. There's good days and bad days, right? There's good days in training, there's bad days in training. There's good days we are tired, there's bad days we are tired, and there's days that we both are sore, that we both are tired, that we both are full of energy. Or there's days that we are not in sync. There's days that I'm full of energy and she's tired, that she's full of energy and I'm sore. So you gotta be, I think, patient and kind with each other, and help each other through this journey.
Yeah, I think it's really important. It's easy to get so caught up with what you have to do, your schedule, your training regimen, thinking about your fight. So it's important to kind of, take a step out of your shoes and try to look through the other person's eyes, see what they're going through, because they're struggling too, they're going through the same tough training schedule and things like that, and they have other things to worry about. So just being considerate of your partner and being very patient and understanding.
Thank you.
No problem.